Looking after our emotional wellness helps us get the very most out of our life. When we feel emotionally stable, we feel more centered and connected to our intuition. We become more productive, better at making decisions, more present, and more fulfilled. It's easy to feel unloved and unwanted when people aren't able to communicate and connect with you in the way you expect. And it's so hard not to internalize that disconnection as a reflection on your worth. But the truth is, the way other people behave and function isn't about you. Most people are so caught up in their own problems, responsibilities and struggles that the thought of asking you how you're doing doesn't even cross their mind. They aren't being mean or uncaring, they're just busy and a bit self-centered at times, and that's okay. It's not evidence of some fundamental flaw on your part. It doesn't make you unlovable or unworthy. Being strong and emotionally stable doesn't mean you have to stay and fight all the battles and petty arguments that come your way. It means just the opposite. You don't have to stay and respond to other people's rude remarks and unnecessary hostility. True strength is being bold enough to walk away from the nonsense with your head held high. A reaction is a hot, thoughtless, in-the-moment burst of emotion that's usually driven by our ego. When we feel angry or flustered after dealing with a situation or person, that's a sign we reacted rather than responded mindfully. Responding mindfully will leave you feeling like you handle things with integrity and poise. Sometimes, no matter how uncomfortable it makes us feel to admit it, there are things in our lives that aren't meant to stay. Change may not be what we want, but it's always exactly what's happening. Most of the time, change is the only thing that will save your life and allow you to dream and grow and succeed and smile again. When you catch yourself drowning in self-hate, you must remind yourself that you weren't born feeling this way. And in the same way that you learn to think negatively of yourself, you can learn to think new, positive and self-loving thoughts. You can learn to challenge those false beliefs, strip away their power and reclaim your self-respect. It won't be easy and it won't transpire overnight, but it's possible. And it begins when you decide that there has to be a better way to live and that you deserve to discover it. Good luck to you!